So that's the difference. They taste the exact same way to me. Look at that. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful bunch. And these are so pretty. I stopped treating this cucumber for worms and stuff like that because I'm not sure when I said I'm to try a few more off of it before I get rid of it, but it's kind of bitter, guys. So I'm not enjoying the cucumbers off of there. I'm going to harvest the ones on there though. If I don't like them, I'll give them to the chickens. They don't have a problem devouring them for me. So I'm going to harvest those and quite a few more stuff that I have in the garden to harvest. It's been a while since we've harvested anything together. Welcome to the channel, guys. My name is Marie if you're new here, and I grow most of the fresh produce that we eat fresh at home. So it's a lot of work that I do on a daily basis, so sometimes it gets a little busy. I just grab what I need from the garden and use in the kitchen and don't get a chance to film it. So I'm happy to share a harvesting video with you this morning. How are you doing, guys? I hope you're doing fantastic. All right, let's get some of these stuff off of the plants and get them inside. There are plenty of peppers on this cayenne pepper plant that I need to harvest, but I always have to do a separate video for my peppers because there are just so many on these cayenne peppers. So I'm going to do a separate video. I'm hoping to do a separate video harvesting those and making that hot pepper sauce that I promised you. The cucumbers, they look so cute. This is supposed to be Armenian yard-long cucumber. Now it got crossed with my little wild cucumber that was growing not even very close to it, and it chose to be cross-pollinated with that one. So my old bag of seeds that I saved, I'm gonna have to throw away because I'm not going to give you those because you're not gonna enjoy these cucumbers. They're so beautiful, but the one we tried was bitter. Look at that. They're so beautiful. And so many on it. There's so many on this plant, guys. They're bitter though. All right, moving on. I have some pak choys that I need to harvest around here. So let's move on. Try not to bring too much of the dirt inside. It's a beautiful bunch. Very, very nice. I'm getting both of them. Ooh, this one got damaged. I think I'm going to leave this in the garden because I'm seeing worm damage in there and I can't eat it if I see worm damage, guys. That's gonna compost right in place. This one too. That's gonna feed back the bed. Can't eat it if there are worm damages on there. I'm seeing a beautiful little ladybug. It's good to see. Alright. Harvest some of these pomegranates. And two big ones back here. I can catch them. Goodness golly. Alright, there we go. And these are so pretty. Alright, we need to get up top. We need to go up top because we have quite a few things up there that we need to get out. Get up some for these chocolate peppers. They're getting small, so I need to. They're getting really tiny, so I need to harvest these off and prune the pepper plant, feed it, and then they will start producing bigger ones again. But I use those on a daily basis still. Don't matter the size. The onions that we planted here together, guys, they are coming up so nicely. So pretty soon I'm going to be doing an update video on them to show you what I do next. So please stay tuned for that. But they're growing pretty good. Both the ones on the lower and on the upper section. So stay tuned for that video, guys. Squash plant died, but I'm going to try and see if I can get some seed from this crooked neck squash. I might not get crooked neck squash because chances are cross-pollinated with pumpkin, but it's gonna be fun to see what we get from that. So I'm gonna take this inside. Look at this stink bug in my basket. June plum drop off of my tree and they fit, so it seemed like something bounced them off. See, that one started to ripen. These don't get as big as the ones down in the food forest, but I'm not complaining. It's such a small tree and it produces so many fruits, so I'm not complaining at all. So Steve moved this from the original location and placed it in this blue drum, and it is doing fantastic. It didn't slow it down, it just continued growing. So when these bear off, when they ripen, I'm gonna prune the tree because stink bug damaged it. Let me harvest this one. Stink bug damaged the tree, so I'm gonna prune out the damaged branches and just allow it to spring back. But it is still doing what it needs to be doing. It's producing. I have to continue to encourage you to prune your pepper plants, because this one, guys, I prune this down to just the stem right here. Let me try and show you. Might be difficult. Just the stem right here. Can you see it? Well, might not be able to see it so easily. And it sprung back and I fed it some banana tea, and look at that, producing like crazy. I will soon be able to harvest from that, but we have some squashes back here that we need to harvest right now. Let's get those. This is a crooked neck squash right here. It's beautiful. I just love the color on this one. It's brighter yellow than the straight neck is lighter yellow. This one is bright, almost orange. It's so pretty. So I have this zucchini right here, and this little one back here just opened, so I'm going to pollinate that one to make sure I get it. But guys, do you see what I'm seeing right here? This is a little rose that I got from one of you at the the giveaway in a little this little container, so you can remember who gave it to me. And it bloomed. Steve moved it to the garden because it looked like it died. I think Steve gave it the golden touch, and he moved it to the garden and it bloomed. It's so pretty. I'm going to pollinate that zucchini. Let me see if I find a zucchini flowers. Oh, there's a nice one under here. I don't even see that one. Guess what? I can't use any other squash, the male squash flowers, because I won't be planting seeds from this zucchini. So I'm gonna use my, what is this? Another crooked neck. I have another one here to harvest. So I'm gonna pollinate this little zucchini, so I know I get a fruit. This is the male flower. Just gonna dab it in the middle there. I can't believe the rose bloom. It's so pretty. Thank you, my lady. Hope you're watching. So ensure that it's pollinated. I can just leave that in there, so it closes up on it. I have another squash here to harvest. I didn't see that big zucchini right in there. Need to keep an eye on it because they grow so fast. They grow so fast. So if you look in here, can you see it? There's a zucchini fruit right there that is gonna be ready for harvesting soon. And I'm gonna harvest this crooked neck squash right now. See it? See that pop of yellow? It's beautiful. So I've been harvesting from these off camera. So they have been producing like crazy. But as I said, I just come to the garden and grab them as I need them. You know, I give this to you with fish the other day, right? How was it? Good. Good? Yeah, so I did some brown stew fish with for Steve, and I gave it to him for lunch. Delish. I have some. This is a straight neck squash, and this is a butternut squash. I'm going to harvest the straight neck because the butternut squash can ripen up some more. See more coming on it. This is the straight neck. So I'm going to show you the difference between the straight neck and the crooked neck. This is what the crooked neck look like, and this is what the straight neck look like. So the crooked neck is a little bit bumpy. You know, the color look very similar now. Now the color look very similar. The crooked neck is very bumpy. It's not harder than the straight neck, by the way. It just appears that way. And then the straight neck is smooth like the zucchini. They grow longer, but I'm not sure why this one just look fat. So that's the difference. They taste the exact same way to me. Those are so pretty. I'm going to try and find some passion fruit. Well, let me show you what we have so far. Let me show you in the basket. basket look, apart from these pretty cucumbers that I'm not sure, I'm not telling you I'm going to eat them, because the bitter in these send shock waves to our brains. So they look pretty in the basket, but I'm not promising you that we're eating them. Not promising that at all. Let me show you. First passion fruit. There are so many on the vine, but they are to reach. And I didn't walk with my picking stick. I'm going to have to come back either with Steve or with the picking stick to get the ones up higher. But we got quite a few. Let me show you what we got. got quite a few um, passion fruit. I didn't expect to get this many just with my hands, so that's a blessing. I can use this to make a proper jug of drink because passion fruit is so strong. But there are plenty up top that I need to. Not even Steve will be able to pick those with his hands, so I need the picking stick to get those. I think I'm done for this morning because scallion and stuff like that, I harvest it when I need it. So I think I'm done. But let me just walk back up top and check to make sure. Yeah, I think I'm done for this morning. I'll try and do more of these harvest videos with you. I'll try my best, but I try and focus more on the educational videos now rather than the harvest. I will do them from time to time, I promise, but that's what I try to do. So, more of those videos rather than mostly harvesting videos, but I'll harvest more stuff with you, I promise. I know you missed those videos. Thank you guys for joining me in the garden. I appreciate you as always. Right, this is where I take my leave today. Kindly subscribe if you've not already done so, and press the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post new videos. Please remember to like, leave your comments, and share the videos, guys. Thank you for hyping the videos. My members, thank you so very much. My new members, welcome, and thank you for the contribution. I appreciate you joining this community. Thank you, guys. So that's what my little harvest look like. We're grateful. I don't think it's that little, but I'm grateful. Thank you guys for joining me in the garden. Take care.